So I was born in Columbus, Ohio. I moved to South Central Alaska when I was a little kid. And then when I was entering 6th grade, moved to Central Kentucky, kind of at the border of where the plains start meeting the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. And then after 5 years, I moved out at 16 and went to finish high school in Southern Ontario in Canada. And then from there, I did 4 years of university in Northwest Ohio, and then came out to New Hampshire to do City Year, where I did 2 years of City Year. And then I spent a year in Providence, Rhode Island, and now I've been in Boston for 2 years. I was homeschooled through the end of 3rd grade. I made most of my friends through a couple of the programs I was involved with at the school, homeschool programs that I would participate in as like field trips to go do things that normal school kids would do, or church. And so I think that I had these different settings, but I didn't have the same sort of school environment that a lot of kids had. It was also rural Alaska, so it's not like there was, 20 kids my age within a half-mile radius. There was, a couple kids across the street, a kid another street down, and then a couple more kids, at the end of where our street hit the main road. So it wasn't like there was a lot of that community. So I think that I grew up as a child. Community within my family was very close. I think I have an older sister, 3 years older, and then my parents, and I think that our family was just very close because of a lot of those factors. So I think I entered school in end of 3rd grade and made friends. I think I went through a lot of what a lot of kids go through of just figure, what does this social environment mean? This is all new, right? But they go through it 3 or 4 years earlier in a certain way. And it was, it's different because you're at a different age by that point, but I have learned over the years to adapt to make new places home. So home is much less tied to a place than it is to people or what I make out of it. My childhood home in Alaska, we moved, when I was going into middle school, so that's kind of long gone. My parents are right now moving to central Pennsylvania, so there will be soon, and I'm not even getting back to that house before they move, so there will soon be kind of no remnants of childhood home in terms of a place to go back to. Right now it's still kind of there, even though my room has long been a storage room with my bed and boxes of my stuff in it, right? So I think that home for me is much more about the people, and about what feels like home rather than a place.